How's everyone doing? Today I have a Blu-ray update with 7 pickups, and if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them, and let me know which one of these is your favorite. There are a few in here that I haven't seen, so once I do view them, I plan to review them in an update like this more in depth. But now let's go ahead and get into them. First up from Paramount is Instant Family, and this one really surprised the heck out of me. I saw the trailers and it didn't really draw me in. It looked like it was going to be a stereotypical over-the-top comedy movie. It stars Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne, who I do enjoy Rose Byrne a lot, but she has been playing in a lot of these rom-coms and over-the-top comedy movies recently, and Mark Wahlberg, of course, he plays in a bunch of them. But this one was way more heartfelt and emotionally honest than I was expecting. It's based on a true story from the director. There are some things changed in the story, but it's a husband and wife who adopt 3 kids and how it just changes their life and just the interaction. And I like the supporting cast here a lot. All the child actors did a great job, especially the oldest child actor who also did one of the songs for the soundtracking. She was really good singing as well. During the credits you see her singing. So overall, a really surprising film and probably one of my favorites of 2018. It would be in my top 15 right now. I still have a few more films to watch on my list that I wanted to see from 2018. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the heck out of this one. Really surprising. Like I said, very heartfelt. It does have some comedic aspects, but it's never over the top like you might have expected from the trailer, which I definitely did. But it definitely pulls at the heartstrings, and I love the heck out of it. I can't say enough positive things about this one. It really caught me off guard. Next up from Cinedigm is Sergeant Will Gardner. This is a Max Martini film. Pretty awesome name. Not too familiar overall with him, but I do like the supporting cast in here. Gary Sinise, Robert Patrick, Dermot Mulroney, Maury Hardwick, a few other recognizable people, but it's based on an Iraq war veteran and who's dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder and a traumatic brain injury, and just trying to get through that. I guess find himself, find peace, and his friends as well, helping him along the journey. Sounds like this is going to be a very emotional film. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Next up from Lionsgate is Between Worlds with Nicolas Cage. The synopsis of this sounds insane. It's basically, it says it's a twist-filled supernatural thriller. He's haunted by the death of his wife and daughter, and he meets a woman who has mysterious spiritual powers, but her daughter is in a coma, and she enlists Nicolas Cage's help to make sure she doesn't pass over into the spirit world. But when the girl awakens, she's possessed by the vengeful spirit of Nicolas Cage's dead wife. Dun dun dun! Any kind of movie with Nicolas Cage in it, I'm probably going to watch, just because sometimes he can have some really great performances that only he can deliver. Sometimes they're over the top, but I pretty much watch anything that he's in. And I think he's done some great work. And some of the ones, though, that are a little bit more like the supernatural thriller, horror-esque ones, I haven't really been impressed by. Like, there's the one where, I can't remember the name of it, but it's something about a witch. I didn't enjoy that one, although I feel like it could have been a lot better than it was. This one, to me, sounds crazy. Mandy, actually, I thought was, it was good. There could have been some editing done, but overall, I thought that was a cinematic experience, if you will. I would say that would probably be in my top 20 of 2018, Mandy. But definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Again, the synopsis sounds crazy. It has me interested. Next up is The Vanishing, which actually I really like the plot for this one. It's based on a supposed true event after lighthouse keepers go to this remote Scottish island, and they found, I guess, a wrecked rowboat with a chest full of gold, and then they get in over their heads, and there's greed, paranoia, murder. Sign me up. And Gerard Butler and Peter Mullen in the cast. Can't wait to check that one out. Again, Lionsgate, they're releasing a bunch of really good films, and not just the mainstream stuff. Like, I feel like both of these, they have well-known actors, but I haven't heard anybody talk about them. So looking forward to checking them out. Next up from Universal is Green Book, which I really enjoyed. I heard so much criticism. It just won the Oscar for Best Picture. And for me, this and Roma were like the best ones nominated. I can't believe that Bohemian Rhapsody and Black Panther were even nominated. but I feel like a lot of the controversy and a lot of the outcry for this movie kind of reflects people's own political beliefs. When I saw this movie, the thing that I took away from it was not a white guy helping a black guy. It was the opposite. Mahershala Ali's character of Don Shirley, I feel like, helps Viggo Mortensen's character realize that they're not different. They have a lot more in common, and kind of defeats the racism in him. And I just thought that was the shining message here. It is a very simplistic, formulaic concept, but I thought it was masterfully shot. I thought the actor performances from the leads were incredible. Definitely deserving of their nominations and win as well. Mahershala Ali is an amazing actor. I thought Moonlight definitely underutilized him. I thought that was like one of the most shocking parts of that movie to me. And Viggo Mortensen was great in his role as well. But yeah, lots of controversy with this one. I highly enjoyed the heck out of it. I thought it was satisfying. I thought it was a theme that we've seen before, yes, but it was very well done. I definitely preferred over BlacKkKlansman, although I thought BlacKkKlansman was a really good movie. I don't think Adam Driver should have been nominated at all. His performance was nothing special. I didn't think Willem Dafoe should have been nominated. There's a whole bunch of people who I didn't think. Melissa McCarthy, of course, second nomination, get out of here. She was nominated for Bridesmaids. Same year, Jonah Hill's nominated for Moneyball, but I digress. I'm going to do a Oscars, I guess, reaction video coming up. But personally, I love this one and definitely felt it was deserving. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I do. And I thought it was a beautiful film on home video as well. Great release. I got the Blu-ray. There was a 4K release for it too. Next up is A Star is Born, which this to me was like Oscar bait. This can kind of be considered Oscar bait as well, but this I feel like more so. This is the fourth version of A Star is Born, third remake of it. And I remember the Chris Christopherson, Barbara Streisand release for it back in the day. And yeah, I thought the performances here were really strong. I kind of thought maybe Lady Gaga had a chance to win for Best Actress, or Glenn Close. Kind of surprising one of them too. But I also thought Olivia Cooke was deserving performance-wise. But I think this might be Lady Gaga's only chance to win for Best Actress. I thought she did a great job here, but I feel like it's going to be hard for her to find another role that really displays her talents like this movie did. I thought the songs were good in here. I thought this was a really surprisingly good take on it. I was expecting not to like it as much as I did. Andrew Dice Clay, I really liked it here too. Dave Chappelle, Sam Elliott. I didn't think he deserved to be nominated either. I think he's a great actor, but his nomination wasn't really worth it for it. But yeah, this was I thought there was a big tonal shift, and I definitely prefer the first half of the movie over the second half. It is a depressing movie. It is pulls at the heartstrings at moments, but I thought it was surprisingly well done. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. And this is a good release from Warner Brothers. Some good special features right there. This also has a 4K Ultra HD release. Next up is At Eternity's Gate, another Vincent van Gogh film. This is from Lionsgate. I've seen a bunch of Vincent van Gogh movies, and most of them have been disappointing for me personally. I remember Robert Altman's Vincent and Theo. I thoroughly did not enjoy that. I haven't seen Loving Vincent, though. I've heard great things about that one. This one, to me, was rather disappointing. The cinematography was amazing, but it definitely feels like an art house film. I don't think Willem Dafoe should have been nominated for his actor performance in here either. I think he's a very talented actor. Let me know what your favorite Willem Dafoe movie is. I always loved him as the nihilistic counterfeiter in To Live and Die in L.A. He's done some horror, too. Daybreakers was a really good sci-fi horror movie. Love the heck out of it with Ethan Hawke and Sam Neill. But he's done so many great films, great performances that deserve nominations far over this one. But yeah, I feel like this one, as well as Vincent Theo, just kind of the pacing didn't help it. This one, to me, was way more art house, though. There's scenes where for like a minute or two where it's just a black screen with him talking. Just another ones where it's just shaky, which I can kind of understand. They're giving the mindset of him, and just certain things I just feel like didn't work. And I don't think mainstream audiences will appreciate it either. I like art house, but for this one I feel like it didn't really work. So yeah, I thought the beautiful cinematography is the best thing I can say about this one, and it does look great on the home video release. But there you go. Those are the 7 pickups. If you see any of them, definitely let me know what you think of them. Let me know what you think of the Oscars as well, and let me know which one of these is your favorite, and which one from the ones that I haven't seen that I should watch first. I haven't seen Sergeant Will Gardner, Between Worlds, and The Vanishing. So I will talk about some of these more in depth as well, especially Instant Family and Green Book. And I will do my Oscars reaction video coming up soon. But yeah, let me know what you think of them. Leave me those comments down below, and hope everybody's doing well. Take care.